Hi everyone, this is Key. We just finished real estate web strategy, and I wanted to spend some time talking to you guys about the homework. Because for me, once you learn what internet marketing, Google strategies, and the psychology of your buyers and sellers on the internet are, the next step that is natural is to get to work and actually do some homework. See, your visibility can only be affected by you actually doing the work. I'm in my hotel, and unfortunately, I don't have all the lighting equipment to actually have a good video. But I figured I would do this video because I wanted to give you your homework, put it on your broker website, your regional broker website, and then have you take the ideas you learned today and then do the homework that I'm going to detail. Tomorrow we're going to be talking about blog strategy, and I know some of you are coming there, which is content management for internet visibility. But today we talked primarily about what are the conditions of having a good container and how do you make it grow so that Google can see you, and if you rank, consumer will see you. So now let me give you your homework. Step one. What I'd like you to do for the next few weeks is ask yourself a simple question. Why should I have a website? And once I have it, what should it do for me? You already know the primary elements of your website, but I don't want you to get a website so that it becomes what I would call a glorified business card. It needs to be something more strategic. So take what you learned today and ask yourself, what is it that I want a website for? And now that I have it, how do I leverage it to create visibility for myself? So that's one. Number two, educate yourself, if you have a website, about your own website. Go in there, pretend you're a consumer, and just go in there and see what you have. Ask yourself, do I have landing pages? Do I have an integrated blog? Do I have a fully integrated IDX? And will my consumer find it useful for their needs? If you don't look at your website like your consumer can, you may not be able to create more influence. Number three, since you are engaging yourself in having what's called a proper strategy for your website, well, you're going to have to add content to your website, like create landing pages, work on your blog. I'm going to recommend that you probably consider getting Mozilla Firefox. Of all of the web browsers that are out there, and there are many that are good, I found that Internet Explorer tend to crash more often when you do a lot of linking and working on your website, whereas Mozilla Firefox tend to be more stable. Make sure that you also have a good picture, because when you build your bio, you're going to probably want to have a good picture to upload with it. So take a current picture. Don't, those pictures from 25 years ago that you had, you can give those up. You don't need them anymore. Be who you are right now. Get also yourself a social media email. Let me explain to you what that is. Whenever you join a site, they're going to ask you for an email so they can track you and ask you stuff and sell you stuff. So they're always going to ask you to have an email. I prefer that you don't give your primary business email. Give your social media email. And by the way, you can create one very simply by going to gmx.com. It's free. You can get yourself your own email, and once you have your own email, then you can use it for all of your social networking, and then this way you separate your social networking email from your business email, which is more important because that's the one your clients are going to send you questions, requests, your thoughts and needs. So you should have 2 emails at least for that. Write your bio. Your business bio is very important. Let me give you the criteria of a good business bio. The first paragraph of your business bio should tell me what you do and where you do it. I don't want to know that you are licensed in California. I want to know where you do business. And I want to be specific. I want to know about the cities, the neighborhoods, and the towns where you are an expert. If you are not specific, Google will not know what to do with you. That's your first paragraph. Your second paragraph should tell me about your expertise and your years in sales in real estate. I want to know what is your experience, basically. The third paragraph or series of paragraphs should focus on your testimonials, what others have said about you. And finally, the last paragraph should be your human paragraph. Who you are, what you do, and what you enjoy, and things that are human about you. Now, I've included in the homework. Remember, I gave you that link. I've included in that a sample bio. Use that as a way to guide you through on how to write one. Once you have written your bio, here's what I want you to do. I want you to go to your ERC. For those of you who are with Exit, the ERC is Exit Resource Center. And what it allows you to do is you can actually update your bio. You can upload your picture. You can talk about yourself. You can talk about your agency. And your bio is the perfect thing to share in your ERC. Once you put it up in the ERC, you want to also take your bio and put it in your regional website, realtysocal.com. That website is a hub. A hub is a place where people get together to work together. In that hub, you should be uploading your bio, your links, your landing pages, what you do, as well as your videos, your blogs. So you should be creating an additional what's called layer of visibility for yourself, not only on your national website, but also in your regional website. Once you've done that, you want to copy and paste and take those same bios and put them in, I'll give you some example, with exit.com, exitrealtyarok.com, exitmidatlantic.com, by the way, it's just exitmd.com, hubrec.com, exitvirginia.com, and there are others. But those are the primary one. These are also other example of hubs where you can go and join the site, share of yourself, and create links between you and those you work with. Another place I want you to also have a presence is called it's called agreatertown.com. Agreatertown.com is a good place for you to blog, but it's also a good place for you to have a container where you are sharing of yourself. Don't forget Trulia.com, Zillow.com, ActiveRain.com. Not necessarily for blogging, although ActiveRain does not allow external blogs. You have to pay to have external blogs. Trulia allows you to blog. Zillow does not. But it's good for you to have a good bio there with a good picture, with a good focus on where you do business, because all of those links will be pointing back to you. Make sure that you also don't focus primarily only on Facebook for your social media. You may want to also consider having a Google Plus account. Google Plus now is the fastest growing social media network, and because it's growing, you want to have a place where you can share links and connect with other people just like you do on Facebook. I need you to also focus on your primary areas of business. I need you to know the areas where you prospect, the cities. Focus primarily on neighborhoods and regional areas, not just the whole state or the whole city. And if I had to give you a piece of advice on how to make your website start to grow is make sure your website has a blog that is fully integrated, and start blogging regularly. Start blogging about what is happening in the real estate activity in your neck of the wood. It's called niche marketing. The more niche you are, the faster you grow. And my last piece of advice on your homework is never give up on prospecting. Prospect, then prospect, then prospect some more. I really enjoyed you coming to the training today. I had a great time with you. I wish we had another hour because I wanted to do this with you. This is why I'm doing this video. But I also hope some of you who are going to attend tomorrow the blog strategy also understand that now that we have a container, we now have to put the right content in order for it to be visible. Thank you for coming to the training. I really had a good time with you. And thank you, Bob, for inviting me. It was a great venue. Everybody was great. I know I picked on a lot of people. Sorry. Good to see you guys. Bye-bye.